tough. But I have no doubt that New South Wales will come through this difficult time, just like we did last year, to not just recover, but to come out the other side much stronger. And that's all about ensuring we keep people safe as we have, that we keep people in jobs, we keep businesses open, and importantly, we get kids back to school as quickly as possible. Now, over the last 48 hours, I've had the opportunity to discuss with my wife Helen, my family and my colleagues my intention to nominate today as the Liberal leader of the parliamentary party. And I do so alongside the Minister for Jobs, Stuart Ayres, who will put ourselves forward next Tuesday as my deputy leader. We believe that this is a team that will provide stability, unity and experience to continue the great work of Premier Gladys berejiklian and our entire team to ensure that New South Wales comes out the other side much stronger. In addition, I want to thank Stuart. He has been somebody who I've got to know and can call a friend, not just in relation to his portfolio roles, but importantly as a member of the crisis cabinet that has helped New South Wales navigate through this very difficult period of time. I know that this is a time of challenge in our state, but I have complete hope and optimism that New South Wales is in a very good place. We are just a week away as we begin to open up our state. We have dealt with the crises in front of us incredibly well. I know I am part of a team that has one focus, and that is to look after every single person right across the state. And I believe that Stuart and I, in putting our names forward for next Tuesday's party room meeting, will provide that stability, that experience and that unity that the people of New South Wales need at this time. I'm now going to pass to Stuart to say a few words, and in light of the time, I will take a couple of questions and we'll have more to say next Tuesday.
Thank you, Dominic. This is a leadership ticket that every person across New South Wales can support. From the city to the suburbs, from the coast to the bush, we're about representing every single person in New South Wales. We've been through a very traumatic period of time, and I know that Dominic Perrottet is the right person to lead New South Wales out of this pandemic, to reopen our economy, get people back in jobs and keep every single person in our community as safe as they possibly can. As a resident of Western Sydney, I think I stand here as a recognition that it doesn't matter where you come from in New South Wales, you can achieve anything if you work hard enough to it. And that's my commitment to my colleagues, it's my commitment to Dominic, and it's my commitment to the people of New South Wales that I will bring every ounce of my work ethic to improve your lives. This is a unique point in time for our state. We need stability, we need focus, and that's exactly what Dominic Perrottet and Stuart Ayres will deliver for the people of New South Wales.
Questions? Mr. Perrottet, it's long been spoken about that you'd take over from Gladys berejiklian as Premier and Matt Keane would be your deputy. Why is it important to you to have Stuart Ayres as your deputy and not Matt Keane, who delivered you numbers from the
Well, you know, we are very fortunate in our parliamentary party to have many, many talented people. And we have discussed with colleagues over this period of time. Matt Keane is a very important part of our team and has endorsed this ticket to put our names forward for next Tuesday. I think it is a very fortunate position to be in. We don't just have strong members of the crisis cabinet, we have a strong cabinet, we have a strong parliamentary team, and over the last 48 hours we've consulted with our colleagues. And I believe Stuart Ayres will provide a strong voice, not just for Western Sydney, but for the people of our state. And I've got to know Stuart incredibly well, sitting alongside him in crisis cabinet. And the reality is we are in a very strong position in this state today. We recovered every single, Stuart is the Minister for Jobs. Last year, we lost close to 300,000 jobs in this state. We recovered every single one of them, plus 30,000 more, and we will do it again. I have complete optimism that there is a brighter future for our state as we move out of this difficult phase, and I think Stuart is going to play a very important role in doing that.
We've lost a female Premier. Will we see a strong female representation in your cabinet?
Well, I don't want to preempt the party room meeting on Tuesday. I mean, Stuart and I will put ourselves forward as a team on Tuesday, and if we're given the blessing of the party room to be the leader and deputy leader of our party, then we will work through those issues in relation to cabinet. I accept the proposition in your question, Alex, and obviously we want to make sure that we have much diversity in our in our team as possible that reflects society. And I think we've been very blessed in this state to have a leader in Gladys berejiklian. And I think what you will see if we were to be elected by the party room on Tuesday is a strong team going forward.
You're obviously taking over at a really crucial time, or a week out from reopening. Can you give an assurance that it is going to be exactly the same reopening plan that we see over the next week?
Well, once again, I don't want to preempt the situation that we're in at the moment. Stuart and I today are announcing that we will put our names forward to the Liberal Party room on Tuesday. And if we are successful, then we'll work through those issues. I am completely focused and have been during this time as Treasurer on making sure we keep people safe, we keep people in jobs, and we keep businesses open. And importantly, for many families across the state, we get kids back to school as quickly as possible. That's what we've succeeded in doing. That's what we're committed to. And in the circumstances we find ourselves in today, that's what this government continues to be focused on. And regardless of the result on Tuesday, that's what we will continue to do.
Is Rob Stokes, to your understanding, still running? And if so, what is your message to Mr Stokes?
Well, and that once again goes to the point. Rob Stokes is not just a friend; he's an incredibly talented member of our team, and we promote competition. But I've been incredibly impressed in the difficult circumstance that our party has found ourselves in, the maturity, the discipline, the professionalism that every single member of our party room has acted during the last 48 hours provides for a situation where we have a party vote on Tuesday and we are back at work looking after the people of our state. Now, on that note, we are going to finish questions and then Stuart and I will make some further comments on Tuesday.